Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with my blind reaction to episode 6 of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Yeah, we might have tracked down who done it. And that's apparently the name of the episode. I did see that accidentally. Right now it's looking like it might be Julie. Which yeah, I could see that. It could make sense considering her hatred for Scott. I could see her having been the one to do it, but also at the same time, why would she stop him from getting killed? There's a lot of questions that kind of are raised if this is the case. I guess we'll just have to see. And after this, there's only 2 more episodes left, so we're getting close to the end, so shit's going to be revealed, and you know it's going to get even more intense than ever. More exciting, more fun. This has been an amazing ride so far. Let's not waste any time, and let's just continue and see how it goes. So, when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then it fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. And just as an extra thing, we are beginning with spoilers, because holy shit. If you somehow are still watching this and haven't seen the episode, go away. There are spoilers. Go back. I'll give you a second countdown just to make sure you understand. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Scott's behind his own disappearance. The one thing I just never considered. At least I don't think I ever thought of it. You know that feeling where it's like, did I ever actually consider that? And you just don't know because it's like every other possibility felt more viable to you. And so it's like now you can't even remember if that ever actually crossed your mind and if you mentioned it in a previous reaction or not. Anyone else feel that? I don't think I did though. I was thinking, like, at that point, Julie. Like, that made the most sense to me. Maybe the Katayanagi twins. And it ended up being the twins, and the robot, apparently the vegan portal with the robot was correct, which, wow, okay. Apparently that's just a thing that can happen. But Scott admits he was behind it all. That while the twins, the vegan portal, robot, all of that was accurate, it was him calling the shots. The question now is why? Why did he fake his own death? Why did he cause his own disappearance? What is the details? And the fact that there's 2 more episodes, what more are we gonna get with this? Are the twins going to like betray him and like come after him for real now, or what else is gonna happen? This is a really big twist and kind of a game changer. I'm very interested to see how this closes out with the last 2 episodes. Which, by the way, just getting this out of the way right now, in case anyone's wondering, I am reacting to both of them together. I feel like I do that for a lot of shows, so some of you were probably expecting that. But just for those of you who might be new to the channel or whatnot, who might be checking things out for this series, I am going to react to the final 2 episodes together. I just feel like at this point, especially after this twist, it is the right move. That being said, let's talk about the rest of this episode. So outside of, Ramona following up on her leads and continuing to search for information and the truth and all. We have a couple other little things that are focused on in this episode. Let me get the short one out of the way real quick. The kind of search for the true writer of the Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life script. So we have the kind of the reveal during this episode. Young Neil reveals to everyone that he didn't write the script. And so they eventually look into it more and realize that apparently somehow the script was written in the future, which just adds an entire new layer of what to the series. That's something that's going to have to be gone into in these last two episodes. So that's an entirely separate mystery from the Scott stuff that we've already gotten. Don't know what the deal with that is, especially since we literally saw the script being written from young Neil's perspective. He thought it was his sleep paralysis demon, but it was just someone sitting in his room writing it, right? So that really does confuse me. But that's not gone into in huge detail in this episode. That's just a setup. The next thing that really happens in this episode is Gordon and Luke. Lucas Lee calls Gideon Graves, trying to see if there's anything they can do to, work together and everything now that they've both kind of been shunned and outed. And they kind of reintroduce each other. Gideon reveals his real name is Gordon Goose. Lucas reveals his real name is Luke. He invites Luke over, and at first it seems like they're going to be plotting something, but then it's revealed, no, they're just going to goof around and become best friends, and it's actually really kind of cute and fun. Though the shit they're pulling in Julie's house, like building the skate ramp and everything, is wild. And now apparently, with all of this, apparently Gordon has been plotting something this entire time, and Julie is very into that and is turned on by the fact that Gordon was plotting. Because apparently Julie is into that. As we find out in this episode, she tells Ramona that she really likes ambition and whatnot. So, yeah. I kind of made the joke during the reaction, or I was about to, before I kind of got interrupted by her yelling at Gordon to, go clean up her house. But I was kind of making the joke that they were going to bone and everything. But I honestly kind of think they might have. Like, not even like joking or like just wishing that kind of thing would happen. I genuinely kind of think that they might actually like fuck at some point if they haven't already. And they're adults; they could do what they want. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like just a pairing I never would have thought of, And it seems like there is something there. It definitely does seem like that. And we saw her reaction to him talking about having a plot. Like, she said, that's hot, and like was very into it. I genuinely think they might have boned after he cleaned everything up. So hey, that's a thing now, I guess. But yeah, so there's a plot going on there. We have the stuff with the script, and we have the revelations with Scott. All of this to be revealed. The Kadiyanagi twins and Robot as well, of course. So, why was Robot watching them this entire time? We know why Robot was at the rocket now. But why was Robot everywhere else? Because Robot's been, like, following along with the plot this entire time. Everywhere we've been in the series, Robot has been there too. Why? I assume on the orders of the Kariyanagi twins, but why? What's the point? What's the purpose? I have a lot of questions and a lot of things that I'm really curious about, and I'm really, really interested to see what they do with that in these final two episodes. Because there's a lot that they're setting up here. And we already know there's not going to be a second season. This was a one and done series. Which I kind of appreciate, that they're not just like planning forced future seasons that might end up not going anywhere because Netflix cancels shit like it's going out of style. But that means this has got to have a definitive ending. It means that all of these plot threads have to get wrapped up, and it's like, I'm wondering just how they're going to do that and what they're going to do for these final two episodes. Because none of these episodes are like super long. I don't think either of the final two episodes are like any longer than normal. I think all the episodes in this series are about the same length, which is pretty standard. So, yeah, it's just there's so much to wrap up, and it's going to be interesting to see how it's done. But, yeah, I guess we will figure that out next time. So, tell me in the comments below, what did you think of this episode of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off? And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.